Hello everybody, this is John from USA Mondo. Welcome back and thanks for watching. If it's your first time on my channel, as always, welcome. Today I have another video for you guys. Today's video is how to fill out form I-864 affidavit of support from part 4 to part 6. If it's something you want to know, just stay tuned and I'll be right back.
USA Mondo. Okay guys, today we're gonna continue our tutorial with part 1. The last tutorial we stopped at part 3, so this one we're gonna start from part 4 to part 6, as I said in the introduction. So let's jump into it. So part 4 is information about you, the sponsor. So you, the person who is sponsoring the intended immigrant, has to put your information here. Okay, you have to put your information here. So sponsor full name, so you're gonna put your last name, your first name, your middle name, or your mailing address. So you put your name there. um, you put your name, the street number and name, the apartment, street, the floor, the city where you live, the state, the zip code, the province, the postal codes, and the country. Okay, so then from there, you're gonna jump on part 3. Is your current mailing address the same as your physical address? What this means is that the place you live now, is that the same place you receive your mail? So if it's yes, you check yes. If it's no, you check no. Okay, and then from there we're gonna move to number 5. Number 5, which is no, actually number 4A. So in case your physical address is different than your mailing address, then you're gonna provide your physical address here, the street name, the apartment, street floor, city or town, or the state, the zip code, province, and postal code, and country. So then from there we're gonna move to 5, which is other information. Okay, over here on 5 say country of domicile. So if you live, let's say in Germany, then you're gonna put Germany. If you live in Jamaica, you put Jamaica. Okay, your date of birth right here, the city or town of birth where you were born, you put it there. This state or province of birth where you were born, you put it there. Then the country of birth, you put your country of birth there. If you have a social security number, then you provide your social security number here. Excuse me. And then from there we're gonna move to 11A, which is on citizenship or residency. So 11A is I'm a US citizen. If you're a US citizen, you check the first box. If you are a US national, you check 11B. If you're a lawful permanent resident, then you check 11C. So sponsor alien number. If you have alien number, you the sponsor, you provide it right here. And then 13 is sponsor USCIS online account number. If you have one, you provide it right here. Um, Military service to be complete by petition or sponsors only. So 14, I'm currently on active duty in the U.S. Armed Force or U.S. Coast Guard. So if you are you are in military, then you're gonna check yes. If you're not, then you check no. Then from there, we're gonna move to part 5. Okay, so on part 5 is about sponsors household size. Basically, it's about how many people live in the same place where you live. Okay, same house where you live. That's what this is about. So uh, do not count any member of your household more than once. Basically, if you are 5 people, then you don't have to provide 6, which means you don't count one people twice. Okay, then over here on 1, provide the number you enter in part 3, item number 29. So part 3, item number 29 is basically the person. I'm going to show it to you. Part 3, 29 over here. enter the total number of immigrants you are sponsoring on this affiliate to support. So that's the number you're gonna provide over here on part 5. Okay, over here. And then persons not sponsored in this affidavit of support. So yourself, so you're gonna provide, we're gonna put one over here. If you are married, currently married, you put one for your spouse. If you have a dependent children, which means you have your children living with you in that house, provide the number of children. If they are two, you put two, three, put three. If you have any other dependent like your nephew or your niece or whatever, you provide the information or you provide the number here. If you have sponsor any other person on Form I-864 or Form I-864 Easy who are now permanent resident, enter. Basically, if you sponsor somebody and that person is a green card holder now, then you're gonna provide the number here. If there are two people, you put two here. If there are three, you put the three. If there is just one person, put one. Okay. And then number 7 is optional. Basically, you don't have to do it, but if you wanna do it, you can put it there. Okay, this just mean if you have siblings, parent, or adult children with the same principal resident who are combining their income with yours by submitting form I enter the number here. So basically, if you have your sibling, your brother and sister, or parent who are using the income to help you sponsor the immigrant, the intended immigrant, you're gonna provide the number, but it's optional. You don't have to. Okay. And then from there, we're going to move to 8. So add together part 5 or add them 1 to 7. So you're going to add the total number and then you put it here. If it's the total, it comes to 7. Put 7, it comes to 8. You put 8 over here. Okay. And then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to move to part 6. Okay. So part 6 is sponsor employment and income. Basically, you the sponsor employment and your income. So if you currently employer, you just check 1 over here. You provide the place where you work. If you work for Bank of America, for example, you put Bank of America. um if you have another job, let's say you work at McDonald's or you work for or whatever, you just put the McDonald's here or Burger King or another bank or West Fargo here. If you are self-employed, which means you work for yourself, then you check 4. And then from there we're gonna move to number 5, I believe. So number 5, if you retire, then you put the date where since the date you retire. Okay, you provide that date here. If you're unemployed, which means you don't work, you provide the date since you are unemployed. So and then your current income, which basically the money you're making now. So my current individual annual income is, you provide your annual income here. Okay, and then from there, um you're gonna move to income you are using from any other person who was counted in your household size, including certain conditions. Da, da, da. So now you're gonna provide information, the income of those people who live in the same household as you and who are providing their income to help the intended immigrant. Then you put the name of that person, you put your relationship with that person. Excuse me, if it's your child, your son or your daughter, you put it here, and then the current income of that person. Then you do that for person number 2, person number 3, person number 4. If it's more than 4 people, then you can use the additional information and space in part 11 to provide more information. Okay, now you're gonna put a total of those income here on 19, and then from there you're gonna move to 20. So 20, my current annual household income, excuse me, then you total all the income from part 6 from 7 to 19. um so you're gonna put over here this, which basically is because your income and then the income of those people who are helping you, you're gonna put the total of those income together and put a number over here. Okay, so that's the amount you're gonna they're gonna compare with the poverty guidelines, see if you are qualified to sponsor the intended immigrant. Okay, so you put a total amount here. Now 21, if the people list on item 8, which means on those household member who are helping you sponsor the intended immigrant, if they fill up form I-864A, then you're gonna check this box. If the over here, if there is someone like say one or more of people list in item numbers 8 to 14 or 17 do not complete form IA-64A because he or she is the intended immigrant and has no accompanying dependent. Basically, the intended immigrant, the person you're trying to help to sponsor, can provide his or her income also. If that is the case, then you're gonna check if you use his or her income, then you're gonna check this box over here and put the name of that person over here. Okay, and then from there we're gonna move to 23A. 23A, your federal income tax return information. So have you filed a federal income tax return for each of the three most recent tax years? If it's yes, you check yes. If it's no, you check no. Okay. So if it's you must attach a copy of transcript of your federal income tax return for only the most recent year. So if you file them, then you make sure you provide a copy of or transcript of those tax return. Okay, and then 23B is optional, you don't have to. So I have attached a copy or transcript of my federal income tax return for my second and third most recent year. Basically, let's say you don't have your 2017 tax return on copy, but you have 2016 and 2015. That's when you're going to check this, but this is optional, you don't have to. Okay, and then um you're going to provide your income. My total income, I just gross income on IRS internal revenue service form of 1040 easy as report on my federal income tax return for the more recent 3 years was. So if it's the more recent one is 2017, then you put 2017, you put the amount, and then you put 2016, you put the amount, then 2015, you put the amount. Then from there, we're gonna jump to 25. So 25, I was not required to file a federal tax income or tax return as my income was below the IRS required level, and I've attached evidence to support it. So if you didn't file your if you didn't file your federal income tax return because you didn't make enough money to file tax, then you can check 25. Okay. And then from there, I think the next one is gonna be on part 7, which I'm gonna teach you how to fill out in the upcoming video. Thank you.
That's it for today's video. I hope you guys love it, learn something from it. If you know somebody who needs to watch this video, please share with that person. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more video like this one, all you gotta do is subscribe. Once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.